金した方がいいだろうか。
ようこそ講師様のご友人。ファデュイでのご活躍をお祈りしておりますよ。私たちは凡人であり、氷の女工ではありません。失礼しました。本題に戻らせていただきます。
約束を果たした？あ、人を探してくるって話か？
はい。状況を打破できる人を探すと講師様は約束しました。ファデュイの執行。
じゃあどこに行けば会えるんだ？
講師様は瑠璃亭にいます。
おお、瑠璃亭か。リーユへの料理にはリー祭とユエ祭の2つの祭系があって、でリー祭の代表が瑠璃亭なんだ。オーナーはわざと悲運の丘に店を構えて、そう言わずにとに
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say, and we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving...
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god... Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's
Precisely. Only by participating in the right... If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery. It's cheap and
Betting?
Noctilucous jade.
radiant grade Noctilucous Jade. What do you think? The Jade Mystery?
These 3, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one? What do you think, Mr.
Oh? If it were me,
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good
Oh, wait, boss! That would... Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky, as only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It, Noctilucous jade of excellent quality, would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiate. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the meat. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's
That's the pot! It looks like the Hilly Trolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line!
Rain outlines your fate.
Be gone!
One with my blade.
Let me weave you a verse.
There's still soup in here! These Hilly Trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Let's light it up! Get out of here!
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Off we go! You can't run! What a nuisance! Let's light it up! Off we go! Out of the way!
Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Adventure time!
You're back, my friends. I've kept...
Huh? No, it will... Think about her... Huh? No, it... Think about... Exactly! That...
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the third.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but...
I suppose it would not...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. It is said that when... Alas.
Are you sure?
If not...
I'm sure Rex...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good, honest merchants such as...
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to you.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go!
Protect you, and fortune find you.
We can leave the jade. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of party?
Yes. I have already rented this. That's right. The Liyue.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really... Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those... Also, the, Rex Lapis vest...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Jean.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in...
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. Perhaps each has... In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contract... Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be fresh. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often
It's time for Zhongli's...
We shall not speak of the deep...